Hello friends, Nayan here, and today I'm super excited to start my Excel series of tutorial. We'll begin with very simple Excel formula and functions, and then we will slowly gradually move towards the excellent and little difficult Excel formula, which would be very useful to you. Remember, Excel provides a lot of formulas, almost formulas for every activity which you need to do in any spreadsheet software. So let's begin with some simple formulas of Excel. Fine, I already decided today I will cover all these simple formulas, and I've written some data also here, some numbers and some text. Now let us begin with the first formula, that is sum. Sum formula. For sum formula we already have addition button here, but that button is only useful when you are just below your series of numbers. So suppose my cursor is here, I am in this particular cell, that is B11, then this formula or this button is very useful. If I click on it, it will automatically select the series. I just need to press enter. But what if I want that answer somewhere else? If I want to calculate that somewhere else, I need to write the formula. So formula would be is equal to sum. Remember, every formula of Excel, every function of Excel begins with equal to sign. And the best part is, as you start typing your functions or formula, Excel will give you the ready help. So you can select from there. There are many variations of sum function. We will see further in next video. But let's see just now. Simple sum function, bracket. Now it is asking that you write all the numbers. Either you write numbers here or you can write the reference of the cell. So I will select B1 to B11. Sorry, B1 to B10. If you don't close the bracket, that is fine. Excel will do it for us automatically. So just press enter. And as you can see, you got the answer. You must be knowing that this is a dynamic answer. So if you change this 23 to 21, the total will automatically get updated. Sum gets automatically updated. So this is simple formula sum. Suppose you need to make some changes in this formula. Now here you don't see the formula. Actually we are seeing the result of the function. Now if I want to make some changes, if I don't want addition of all the 10 numbers, I want addition of only first 5 numbers, then how to edit it? So there are two ways. Either you go here in the formula bar and click and just remove this 10 and say B5 and you get the output like this. Or another method is be here in the cell where the formula was written and press function key 2, F2, and you will get the formula which you typed over there, and then you can make the correction over here. So there are many ways you can edit the formula. There is another way. You double click on this, then also it will give you the formula and you can edit it. So there are three ways. Either you double click to edit, you press F2, or you go to formula bar on the top. Let us move to next function, average. I want to find the average of all these 10 numbers. These 10 numbers, I want to find the average. So I'll write average, bracket, and again I will select all these 10 numbers and press enter. So it is 58.7. This is the average value of these 10 numbers. Again, if I change any number, the average value will change. So that is how you can find the average value. Now this average value, if you see, it is giving you one digit after decimal point. If you want to increase the digit, you can click on these two buttons for increasing or decreasing the decimal value. So increasing decimal value, we click here, increasing, and keeps on increasing. You can decrease from here, you can go to 0. Why it is now 61? Because the value was 60.7. So 0.7, which will round up to 1, and that answer you get 61. So remember, this is how you can increase or decrease the decimal point. So that is average function. Now suppose you want to round this, that whenever you find any fractional value, suppose we write one fractional value manually here like this, and I want to round this number up to 2 digits. So there is a function called round function, is equal to round into bracket which number you want to round, you select that number, and then comma and number of digits, up to what number of digits you want to round it. So let's say 2 and enter. So as you can see now, it is rounded up to 2 digits, 23.58. Again, why it is 8 instead of 7? Because the next number is 6. So it is rounding up to the nearest integer. If I write round into bracket this number and up to 0, I don't want any decimal number after this decimal point. So it will give me 24. So this is also another way to get a number with a precise decimal value. So that is a round function. Next is max function. If I want to find out the highest number, the maximum biggest number in the series of these 10 numbers, then I say is equal to max bracket and I select this 10 numbers and press enter. So 99 is the biggest number in this series of number. If I change this 33 to 112, answer will automatically update it. So that is maximum value or max function. Next is minimum value or lowest value. See, it is also possible you don't want to go there and drag. Sometimes it may happen that where you are writing the formula, the values are not visible and you need to scroll there and go there. But if you know the range, you can manually type B1 colon B10. So this is also one of the possibility to write the range of the values. And the 23 is the lowest number in the series of this. If I change this 33 to 12, I'll get the answer like this. And you must be seeing that rest of the other answers are also automatically getting updated. So that is the best part of Excel, that all the functions and formulas gets automatically refreshed and gives you the latest result. Integer function. Integer function gives you the integer portion of any number. So if I want only this 23, then I say is equal to integer and integer portion of E4. I get 23. I hope you understood the difference between these two. Here it is round and here it is integer. Integer will not give you the nearest number. Integer will cut the number from decimal point and it will give you the integer part. Whereas round will give you the nearest number. So that is the basic difference between integer and round. You must understand this difference. Once again, let us see. We have rounded this number up to 0 digit. So because after decimal point we have 5, so this number is rounded up to 24. If this number was 47694, then we would have got answer 23. Whereas this integer function, irrespective of the number after decimal point, it will give you the integer portion of the number. Let us see one more example to make it more clear. I write here 12.98993. Now you know that after decimal point it is 0.9. But if I say integer of this number, that is E10, it will give me 12. But if I say round, if I say is equal to round of this number, comma up to 0 decimal point, I will get 13. So this is the difference between integer and round function. Large, very interesting function. Sometimes you want to find out the third largest number from a series of numbers. Suppose students' marks are written or performance of employees is written in some number and you want to find out the third highest performance. So you can say large from this number, these 10 numbers, and which large number you want to find. First large number, so you can easily find using max function. Second, third, fourth, let's say we say 4. Enter. So 87 is the fourth largest number in this 10 numbers. You can see that first is 112, then 99, then 98, and fourth is 87. If I make this 12, 88, then 88 will become the fourth largest number and 87 will become fifth largest number. So that is large function. Similarly, we have small function. Small, and again this range of values and second smallest number, so comma 2. So the second smallest number is 39. The first smallest number is 23 and second is 39. So that is large and small function. So I hope you are clear with all this. These all are the numerical functions. Now we switch over to some alphanumeric function or character function. Okay, before that there is one more function to cover, and that is factorial. To find a factorial is equal to fact. Now when you say is equal to fact, it gives you the factorial of that number. I hope you know what is a factorial. Let's say we take one example, small example, factorial of 4. Factorial of 4 is 24. How it is? The factorial of 4 means 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. This is what factorial. So 4 factorial means 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, which is 24. Similarly, if I say factorial of 5, it would be 5 into 4 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So that is what factorial. Let's try with some bigger number is equal to factorial of 10. So factorial of 10, as you can see, is a quite big number. 3628,800. It's quite a big number. So it is 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That is how you can find out the factorial of any particular number. Fine. Next we move over to textual function, and that is concatenate. The first one is concatenate. Very useful function. Let us learn here in different way. Suppose here I have written student's name, surname, and father's initial. And now I want in this cell, I want the full name in one cell. I want to combine the entire name. I want to put the father's initial in between, and I want to start with name. So I can say the function concatenate. To concatenate means join, to join. So concatenate function is used to join string. Which string you want to join? So you want to join A27, comma C27, comma B27, and enter. So now you got this full name. But still, if you see, this is not proper the way we need actually. We need space between name, initial, and surname. Then how to do that? Let us see it. Concatenate A27, comma, and then we introduce a blank space using inverted comma. Again, comma, initial, again one blank space, comma, and then surname, and then bracket over enter. So this is the right way of displaying the full name. So using concatenate, we can join any number of string. There is no limit how many strings we can concatenate. But only thing is, if you need to remember is, if you want a space between two string which you are joining, you must include a blank space exclusively like this. So, and one more thing you would have observed till now is, these are called function argument, formula argument. All these are arguments. And every arguments are separated by comma. So there is a comma between two different arguments. So that is concatenate function. And to another very interesting function we will see is, one is lower and upper. Let us see here. Lower function. Lower function will convert the entire text into lower case, and let us see it practically. Lower. Let's see this. As you can see, now the entire text is converted into lower letter, and you are smart enough to understand that what upper would be doing. No need to say. You will understand That upper converts everything into capital letter. So lower and upper. Lower converts the text into small letter and upper converts the text into capital letter. I hope you understood this 12 formulas of Excel. Very simple formula. Because this is the first session, let us begin with a simple formula. But at the end, I'm sure that you will become master of Excel if you gradually follow all these formulas. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, dear. If you like all this thing, then don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you keep on getting all the notifications and you can be the first one to see the video which I upload. Thank you. Stay safe.